From Flushing, Queens, baseball from the home of the Mets, Citi Field. It's Game 1 of the National League Championship Series between the American League's Houston Astros and the New York Mets. Two of the best starters around do battle next. Here's George Springer. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Leading out for the Astros, center fielder, number 4. George Springer.
And we're underway as the first pitch is a check swing, but a called strike. 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Our game time temperature for Game 1, not too bad for October. 56 degrees at first pitch. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And a fastball just a bit high.
That one missed, but if it's a strike, I don't know how you get the barrel of that pitch. You have to really be sitting on it to hit a fastball coming in that hard on the inside part of the plate.
Oh, that was like a pretty good pitch to hit. It's a little bit late, so he might have been just fooled just a tad bit, just enough not to square it up.
And the changeup is taken for a called third strike, and the leadoff man is gone to begin the ball game. Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. Check to swing there and pops this one up. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hit on the ground toward the left. And a base hit into left field, so they've got themselves a one-out base runner. Settling in now, Trevor Story. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and one away. And that slider's almost in the dirt.
This is the situation where there's a lot of pressure on the infielders if the ball's put in play on the ground. Both the guy at first and at the plate are burners, so a double play is going to be tough. Even getting one out could be a challenge.
Two 2-0 pitch on the way. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
I tell you what, if you want to get a lead anytime, any ball game, this is the one. Game 1 in the series, take that early lead and put the pressure on the other club to have to react to you, not you reacting to them.
Throw gets him, 2 down. Coming to the plate now, Carlos Correa. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
That's just a challenge fastball right there. Here it is. Hit it. Fastball up in the zone.
Line drive to center field. Adair will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Stepping up to the plate, Jeff McNeil. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Left fielder, Jeff McNeil.
Line fouled off to the left and a few rows back. Sent on the ground out to second. Altuve has it. Throw to first is in time for the first out. Striding in, Fernando Tatis.
Fernando Tatis.
First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
Well, it looks like he tried to waste one and get him to chase it. He didn't, but you're still sitting pretty. Now you're 1-2, and you showed him the high fastball.
And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down. The left-handed power bat of Greg Bird digs in now. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. Into the windup and the pitch. And he's in front of a tight little slider that time. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. Story in foul ground. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Now at the plate, Alex Bregman. The matchup with Blake Snell now to lead off the inning.
Number 2.
Into the windup and the pitch. There's a high foul ball as it finds a lucky fan in the upper deck for a souvenir. Slider taken here. 1 ball, 1 strike.
There's that tight slider right there. Just missed getting under the hands. That's a good pitch. I like that pitch. But if you don't get it where you want it, it could be a dangerous pitch to throw.
Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. He takes the turn and heads for second. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out. Here's Jake Marisnick.
Batting 6, the right fielder, number 6. Jake.
He's set, and the pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Here's the 0-1 pitch. And this one gets away. And over to third now is the runner. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And that one stayed up a little high.
With the infield back and a runner at third, he's definitely pitching for a strikeout or maybe something like a harmless pop-up. You could see it from that high fastball, but that was just a good job of laying off that pitch.
Working for the punch-out and the offering. Oh, and he hung him a curveball there, and he's going to live to regret it as this ball is going to wind up well over the wall in left field. A long home run. Standing in, Yulieski Gurriel, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. There's a swing and a high pop-up. Bird is there for it, and that's the first out of the inning. Into the box now, Raimel Tapia. He'll get to take his first cuts here. And that misses for ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Inside, and he falls behind the hitter now. 2-0. 2-0 pitch on the way. This is hit softly to third, and plenty of time over there at third to get a glove up, and there are 2 down. In now, Robinson Chirinos. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Lays off 1-0.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you could do with that slider breaking down, and unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line, you see a lot of swinging misses on those.
Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Digging in now, Peter Alfonso. He'll get us going here in the bottom half of the second. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Goodness. 0-2 now.
After that swing, you just got to reset yourself. You still have a strike to work with, and you can't be thinking about how silly you just looked on that last pitch.
And this inning starts with a solid base hit. At the plate, Vladimir Guerrero.
Third baseman, Vladimir Guerrero.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Here's the first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball 1.
That's some good hitting right there. Great eyes. I mean, to recognize that and lay off it right now, that was nice.
The 1-0 delivery. And this is on the ground to short. Could be two. Altuve for one. But they won't get two as he beats the relay to first. Into the box, Brandon Marsh.
Brandon Marsh.
Now a quick move here to step off and look the runner back. Now a bluff here as he steps off to looking back at first. From the stretch. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
Now, I'm sure these infielders know it, but this hitter can burn down the baseline. So if he puts a ground ball in play, the defense is going to have to make a perfect turn to turn two.
Ground ball sent back up the middle to second for one. On to first, but not in time as he's in there ahead of the throw. Now to the plate, Royce Lewis.
Royce Lewis.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Pitch swung on and missed the throw. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease. Getting a few steps off of second there. Now the pitch. Here's a breaking ball outside, and now it's even 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Shatters the bat as this is hit on the ground. Gonna be a tough play. Throw in time, and the side is ready for another chance. George Springer 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Center fielder, number 4, George.
In there for strike one. Now here it comes. And he pulled up in time, but it's a called strike two.
So far in this game, he's the only guy in the lineup that's gone down on strikes.
Yeah, and he might strike out for a second time right here.
Oh, and it's not often you see a guy like that flail so badly up there, but that was a great pitch for out number one. And here's a ball hit in the air. Lewis is there for it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. And that brings in the power-hitting shortstop, Trevor Story. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And that pitch catches the inside corner. On the ground to third. Guerrero fields it cleanly. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Here's the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3. Into the windup and the pitch. Right through it here, and he's behind 0-1.
Well, he doubled up on that slider, so that tells me he's really feeling it at this point in the game. Good chance we'll see a heavy dose of that slider as this start continues.
Line shot to first, and there's one away. Brad Peacock comes in unexpectedly from the pen in relief.
Number 41.
Now at the plate, Joe Adair.
Batting ninth, center fielder, Joe Adair.
Altuve at second, reined in. On to first, and very quickly 2 are gone here in the home third.
Now batting,
digging in to try it again, Jeff McNeil. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
That ball's out of the zone, and he's swinging at it, and you're wondering, why is he swinging at that pitch? It is so enticing. and it looks like the ball just took off and rose on him. Didn't rise, he just executed the location properly. Oh, man, I talk about frustrated. You're down 0-2 with this guy. You know he's got 4 pitches in his back pocket. You just don't know which one he's going to throw.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to take. 0-2 fastball just off the corner, and I mean just off the corner. Kind of pitching him backwards in this AB. Soft stuff early, then those last 2 were fastballs trying to get it right by him.
Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Here's Carlos Correa now. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th.
Shortstop, Carlos Correa.
And a slider gets away from him here as it just about got him in the ankle. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball.
Hey, that's a good job right there. You very rarely see pitchers double up where they go a pitch inside. Normally they'll go back outside, but he followed that up with another pitch on the inside part of the plate.
Too tight with that one. 3-0. Ground ball left side. Guerrero comes up with it. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th. Stepping in, Alex Bregman. He scored a run after stroking a double in his first at-bat. Swing and a liner, but foul. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Looking at strike 2, a fastball that catches the inside corner.
We're seeing him in an absolute groove out there in the mound right now. Retired 7 straight, and mechanically, he looks really consistent and fluid to me.
Throw in time at first for route number 2. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Jake Marisnick. He went deep in his first at-bat, and we'll see what he's got in store for us here. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And a curveball that started low and broke lower. Ball 1. Here it comes on 1-1. Hit on the ground out to short. That's through for a base hit. He's now 2 for 2 in this one. Digging in for his second at-bat, Yulieski Gurriel. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch on its way. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Snuck that high, hard one by him without a swing, but that's a pitch and location he can do a lot of damage with. Got to be careful doing that.
That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. From the belt, kicks and deals. To third, right to him. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Into the box now, Fernando Tatis comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Fernando Tatis.
First delivery to him on the way. Lifted into center field. Springer has a read on it. 1 away. The left-handed power bat of Greg Bird digs in now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And he takes a cold strike. 0-1.
Froze him with a high fastball there. We'll see if they try to climb the ladder even more on the next pitch.
Liner towards second. That's his first base hit. Make him 1 for 2 now. Striding in once again, Peter Alfonso.
Peter Alfonso.
He's set. Here it comes. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1. Way out in front. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Again, he sends it out of play.
That's probably not what he wants to do with 2 strikes right there with the fastball. He is fortunate he just fouled it off.
Again, a 1-2. And now a slider in there for a called 3rd strike, and there are 2 gone now.
Up next for the Mets.
Now in the box, Vladimir Guerrero. From the belt, the pitch. Good slider there, and he gets ahead of him 0-1.
He swung so hard, I don't know how he stayed on his feet or kept his helmet on. I'm surprised he didn't fall down. He swung so hard. What a big swing.
That gets down, and the inning continues. Stepping into the box, Brandon Marsh. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th. Good changeup there to start him, but it drops a little low for ball 1. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Oh, pretty healthy hack that time. It's 1-1. 1-1. Here it is. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
I really like how the catcher and the pitcher are reading swings. The pitch before, big power swing. Then they pull the string on him and get him out in front early. He has no idea what's coming now.
Goes the other way, and this is in the air out to left. Will reach out with one hand to make. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Raimel Tapia. He'll start things out as we begin the 5th.
Raimel Tapia.
Fastball in there for a called strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. And the pitch. And a base hit. So early trouble to lead off the inning. At the plate, Robinson Chirinos. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Chirinos.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Adair over to his right. Looks it into his glove, and there's 1 gone. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Digging in once again, George Springer. Struck out twice thus far, so we'll see if he can fare any better here. And the runner back safely. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a ball 1-0.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's such an effective pitch if you can hit the corner with it, but no dice this time.
And they pitch out here, but nothing's happening. Ball 2. But he's safe at first as he gets back in time. And that's taken for a strike on the inside corner. 2-1. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Lined into right field for a leadoff single. Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Action in the Mets bullpen now. It's both a lefty and a right-hander that start to throw. First pitch on its way. Boy, good bite on the slider, and it just missed inside. The set and the 1-0 pitch. Leaves a changeup high for a strike.
Oh, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse from a top-level arm like this.
Throw to third. Oh, wild pitch, but the catcher is able to knock it down. And they will get him on the recovery down at third. So you can forget the wild pitch. It's a 2-5 putout. And now there are 2 gone. And he pops him up back behind second base. Tatis is there for it. And that's the 3rd out. Ready now, Royce Lewis comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
The shortstop, Royce Lewis.
Into the windup and the pitch. And that one swung on and missed 0-1.
Well, they're still in this game. You know, if they can get somebody on, a broken bat, a blooper, a bunt, and then go for the big ball, they can get something going. But they got to start with getting somebody on base. This offense needs a base runner and get things happening.
Springer is right there, one down.
Catcher.
At the plate, Travis d'Arnaud. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A swing and a miss just out in front of that fastball. The windup and the 0-1. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
Boy, he's not picking them up at all. Two swings and misses right now. You're not feeling confident at all if you're in the batter's box.
And he looks at a ball, 1-2. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
Now batting.
Now at the plate, Joe Adair. First offering on its way. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. The 0-1. And that slider's almost in the dirt. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball. Ready to deliver the 1-2. And a fastball swung on and missed in the side. And that brings in the power hitting shortstop Trevor Story. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
Trevor Story.
And that swung on and missed for strike 1. Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, it amazes me how every game you pitch can be so different, Matt. Sometimes it feels like guys can't touch you and you're just punching everyone out. But other times you don't have your good stuff and you really rely on movement and location to get outs. That's been the case for him today, and it's really working.
Hit on the ground to third. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
The batter, number 1.
Here's Carlos Correa now. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. To short. Lewis is right there. And the 6th inning is progressing quickly here. Now 2 away. Riding in once again, Alex Bregman. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Drifting toward the third base dugout. And he will indeed make the play in foul territory to retire the side. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jeff McNeil. He'll lead it off as we start the home 6th.
Jeff McNeil.
Chopped weakly to the left. 1 away. Ready for another chance. Fernando Tatis. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Into the windup and the pitch. Grounded to the right. A dive and he knocks it down. And despite the great effort, no throw from the second baseman, and that ought to be an infield single. Ready now, Greg Bird. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far.
Greg Bird.
Here comes the first pitch. And this is taken outside for ball 1. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. And that one stayed up a little high.
And the reason he's working away so much here is because he's got that big hole on the right side of the infield to worry about. With the first baseman holding the runner on, it's always smart to pitch into the defense you have behind you.
Peter Alfonso, who represents the possible go-ahead run here, waits in the on-deck circle. And that misses as well. Ball 4, so it's a 4-pitch walk here.
Peter Alfonso.
Peter Alfonso is the batter now as he looks at a ball of 1-0.
Seems like he's just lost the strike zone these last several pitches. He's got a walk, and that pitch right there, that wasn't even close.
And a fastball here that's taken for ball 2.
He's got a couple of pitches to deal with right here, but he's starting to lose command of his pitches. It might be time to take a step back and try to refocus on making some good pitches.
And he chases after ball 3, and instead it's 2-1. set, and the 2-1 pitch. A fastball that just misses inside. Swing, and that's hit out of play up into the plaza level. Good lead off his second there. Now the pitch. Back up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. Tatis is on his way home. The runner scores from second, and they inch a little bit closer. It's now a 2-1 ball game.
The batter.
Digging in once again, Vladimir Guerrero, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. A called strike over the outside corner.
That's a good pitch right there. Now he's ahead in the count. You got the hitter back on his heels a little bit. Even though it's a tough situation, you know you're going to have to use all your pitches to pitch out of it.
Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
This is a big spot right here. 2 runners on. You got an 0-2 count. You waste one. Now you make it work. Throw one in the dirt. Throw one high. Make him chase it, and you got a chance to strand those runners on base.
Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. That's off the end of the bat foul, and he might have been fortunate to stay alive that time. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. Now a swing, and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out. Ready once again, Brandon Marsh. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. And now he'll bluff a move back to second base just to make sure the runner wasn't getting any ideas out there. Now a bluff back to second as he'll just hold on to it. Swing and a miss as he was way in front of that one. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Now a fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now. Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. Changed things up on him, and he got him to swing through it. 1-2 now. And, this one's by him to the backstop. Goes to third with it, and he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch. Bottom dropped out on him, and that's a strikeout. And that ends the inning. Here's Jake Marisnick. He'll lead it off here as we begin inning number 7.
Right fielder, Jake Marisnick.
Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0. And it looks now like a right-hander's begun to get loose in the Mets bullpen. Swing and a miss. Looked like the slider there. A ball and a strike.
You know, when a guy starts to get tired, you often see their breaking stuff start to flatten out, but that's not the case here. Still has really nice finish on that slider, as we just saw.
Well, as demonstrated there, that's a tough pitch to do anything with.
Oh, you think? If you've got a good fastball like he does, that location can be really effective. It looks so tempting to the hitter, but making contact on that pitch can be very tough.
And this is going to be a foul ball. hit sharply toward the right side. Marsh is there to put it away for out number 1.
First baseman
Ready for another shot now. Yulieski Gurriel 0 for 2 on his line thus far. In the air out to right. Marsh has it in his tracks. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Digging in and looking for more. Raimel Tapia, a hit in 2 tries so far. First pitch coming. Here it is. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1.
Not sure what he saw in that pitch, but it sure looked tempting, and at least he held up. He must have been guessing.
This now is hit to second. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? He does. 8 in a row he's set down, and the side is retired. At the plate, Royce Lewis. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point.
The shortstop, Royce
Into the
Lewis.
windup and the pitch. Now a swing and a fly ball. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. The windup and the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Wastes a pitch on the knuckle curve there. 1-2. Now a swing and a weak little line drive over to first. But no problem at first, and that's the first out.
Catcher.
Here's the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. And that's inside for a ball. 1-0.
Listen, I'm not trying to make up an excuse, but this is this guy's 5th inning of work in this game out of the bullpen. Are you kidding me? Nobody goes 5 innings anymore.
Oh, pretty healthy hack that time. It's 1-1. Just a bit jumpy that time. Swung on and missed. And this is fouled back and out of play. Here he comes again. 1-2. And he'll stay alive here as this is chopped foul at the plate. It'll remain 1-2. He'll try again. 1-2. High in the air out to center field. Springer has a read on it. 2 gone. At the plate, Joe Adair. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout. And Will Harris takes over pitching duties, looking to get that final out now here in this 7th inning. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Here's a curveball that runs outside. It's ball 1. Comes back with the cutter and gets it by him. 1-1 now. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Grounded to third. Story brings it in. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Stepping in, Robinson Chirinos. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
Robinson Chirinos.
First offering on its way. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
We are watching a great pitcher just carving up this lineup right now. Now he's got this guy 0-2. When you get a 0-2 against a guy like this, well, the results are not going to be very positive.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And he pops it up back behind second base. Lewis is there for it. 1 out. Digging in, George Springer. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball 1. Now here's the pitch. Changeup stays outside, and he's behind 2-0.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in.
And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. Out in front as he grounds this one to short. Lewis is up with it. Throw gets him. 2 down. So 2 gone now in the Houston 8th. And striding in the speedy second baseman, Jose Altuve. And this is going to be a foul ball. 0-1 count and the pitch. And this is fouled back and out of play. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Stepping up now, Jeff McNeil. He'll see what he can do leading off the home 8.
Jeff McNeil.
He's set and the pitch. And a fastball just misses for ball 1. Swung on and missed on a pitch at the thumbs. A ball and a strike. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. The high fastball is in there. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Swung on in the dirt. Strike 3. Chirinos recovers, but no chance to recover. McNeil is on at first after the strikeout. Digging in to try it again. Fernando Tatis, leadoff man on base, and we'll see what they have in mind strategy-wise here. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1. Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now. 0-2. On its way, the 0-2 pitch, and he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. The left-handed power bat of Greg Bird digs in now. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. First pitch on its way. Down and in here. 1 ball, no strikes.
Count 1-0.
A ball and no strikes. Here it is. Pitch is high. The throw. The tag, and he is out at second. Our pitcher's duel continues here. 2-1 score as we play the 8th. Swing and a miss on what should have been ball 3. Instead, the count goes to 2-1. 2 balls and a strike. Here it comes. Swings through it for strike number 2.
Pretty late with the swing there. As a pitcher, you have to recognize that and keep coming in with the hard stuff until.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. So coming to the plate, Trevor Story. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest. Jerry Familia enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike.
Well, he got that first pitch, got him looking right there. With a star hitter like this guy, it is always good to get ahead in the count.
Swinging a shot back up the middle, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So it's a leadoff single that kicks off their half of the 9th. Into the box, Carlos Correa. He's batting cleanup, but has been shut down so far at the plate. 0 for 3. He's running towards second. And they'll start the at-bat with a sinker as this is chopped fouled at the plate. The 0-1 delivery. Line toward the gap in left center. And he'll break through with a solid knock here, his first of the ball game. And he is in there. Stepping in, Alex Bregman. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory. And he misses inside with that. pays off again, and it's 2-0.
Well, on the mound, he hasn't looked comfortable since the moment he came in out of the pen. Just not fluid with his delivery at all.
Behind on the swing that time, and it's 2-1. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Now a swing and a ground ball. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Bregman is retired, and there's 1 away.
The right
Here's Jake Marisnick. He homered earlier, and his 2 Josh Reddick will be called on to pinch hit now. And he'll do it in a golden RBI spot as he's got 2 men in scoring position with only 1 gone in the inning. And there's ball 4. So the bases are loaded, and we'll see how the infield decides to play it here. Adam Lind.
Number 29.
Stephen Matz enters the game with 1 gone in the top of inning number 9.
Number 32. Stephen Matz.
Swinging a ball hit on the ground. He'll throw home with it. They get the force at the plate. Return throw is in time. How about that? They do turn 2. And now in the box.
Leading off for the Mets here in the bottom of the 9th. Designated hitter, number 27.
Back up the middle, and it's through for a base hit. They'll have the leadoff man aboard to start the inning. So the tying run is aboard here in the 9th. Stepping in to the box, Vladimir Guerrero. Ozuna comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the 9th. Time called here, as with the potential tying run aboard, they'll make the move to get a little more speed out there. Drilled to the left side. And that'll get past his outstretched glove. It's a base hit. Now to the plate, Brandon Marsh. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Getting a few steps off a second there. Now the pitch. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Ready with the 0-1. Chop fouled over towards the dugout. Now both runners on the move. Pitch outside. The throw. The tag gets 1. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. Count holds at 1-2.
Well, I think he's trying to get that 2-strike fastball out of the zone. Just caught too much of the plate right there. Fortunately, he fouled it off instead of putting it in the seats.
Very weakly on the ground. The 1-2 pitch. Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up. Will this be a big out of the bullpen? Correa is there, and there are 2 men gone now. So digging in now, Royce Lewis. They'll go to work on getting that tying run home from second. Jed Lowry will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line.
Number 8, Jed Lowry.
And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss. He's working on bringing home the tying run, standing at second base. And this is cut on and missed, so the Mets are down to their final strike now.
Man, I like how he's pitching right here. He's got that runner at second base, and he just made 2 tough pitches. Now you make him chase the ball if you want to get him out. Make him chase.
And this ball's in the air to left field, and this should do it. he'll put this one away for the final out, and the Astros have taken home field advantage right from the start. They claim game. From Flushing, Queens, baseball from the home of the Mets, Citi Field. It's the second game of the National League Championship Series between the American League's Houston Astros and the New York Mets. It's Mets baseball on the show. Next. Here's George Springer. He will lead this one off today.
Leading off for Houston, center fielder, number 4, George.
And we are underway this afternoon as the first pitch is over for a called strike one. A windup and the 0-1. Ripped on the ground to first. Bird gloves it, and he'll step on first himself for the out. So the base is empty here with one away, and striding in the speedy second baseman, Jose Altuve. And they start him with one high and away for ball one. 65 degrees our temperature here at first pitch. Very weakly on the ground. That's a foul ball. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And he'll come back with one in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. And now pitch on the way. Grounded back up the middle. Lewis is right there. Throw won't be in time as he reaches it first. Settling in now, Michael Brantley. Man at first for him following the one-out single. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball one.
The intent with that changeup away was one thing and one thing only. Get a double play ball. Nice job to lay off it at the plate there.
And Brantley will reach. He's got a base hit. And they'll have runners at the corners following the one-out single. Here's Carlos Correa now. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. Here comes the first pitch. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball one.
With the infield back and a runner at third, he's definitely pitching for a strikeout or maybe something like a harmless pop-up. You could see it from that high fastball, but that was just a good job of laying off that pitch. He appears to be having some issues with pitch command to start the game. He's dealing with two guys on, and that last pitch looked like a big mistake in that location, right down the middle, but he got away with it. Most good pitchers know that they have to work inside and sometimes even come off the plate to keep hitters from getting comfortable up there. I think that was part of the intent with that last pitch.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. And a half-hearted attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane, and that's out number 2.
Third baseman
Coming to the plate now, Alex Bregman. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Swing and a liner. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. And he misses with it. 1-1. Oh, and a half swing there on a pitch out of the zone. Indeed, it's strike 2. Has a look, now the pitch. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Calling for it, McNeil makes the catch, and that'll retire the... So striding in, Jeff McNeil. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Left fielder, Jeff McNeil.
Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Pulled the string on him there as this is popped up. Back behind second. Correa backs up a bit and he takes charge for the first out. Now at the plate, Fernando Tatis.
Fernando Tatis.
Into the windup and the pitch. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
Not too often you see a changeup come across at 88 miles an hour on the gun. Still effective when you're throwing a fastball in the high 90s, though.
And a good effort on the dive that time, but this will get by him for a base hit. The left-handed power bat of Greg Bird digs in now. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and one away. Runner goes for second. Pitch is high. The throw. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down. Good lead off a second there. Now the pitch. In there, and it's even at 1. Lifted in the air to straightaway center. Springer has a read on it. 2 gone. So stepping in, Peter Alfonso.
Peter Alfonso.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Back goes Reddick at the track. The wall. Gone! Stepping into the box, Vladimir Guerrero. Into the windup and the pitch.
Guerrero.
Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out.
Man, he's flirting with danger. He gave up a home run on that very same pitch, and this time he comes right back with it in another dangerous location. He better be careful.
Now a fastball that's taken close that time, but it's 1-1. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate.
Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by.
Now to the plate, Josh Reddick. He'll lead it off here to begin the second.
Josh
Here comes the first pitch. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Now a fastball off the plate away, a ball and a strike.
Hey, that's not a bad pitch right there. That two-seamer moving away from a left-handed hitter. Didn't get the strike, but I like the idea behind the pitch.
Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
Batting 7.
Here's Adam Lind.
Adam Lind.
First pitch on its way. And a changeup here misses off the corner to start him out. It's ball 1. Now the pitch. Now here's a swing by Lind as he gets a lot of this one out to deep right field. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. Popped high in the air. Tatis is there for it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. At the plate, Raimel Tapia. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Line towards center field. Adair is going to have room out there as he puts this away. Into the box now, Brandon Marsh. He'll lead it off against Lance McCullers.
Brandon Marsh.
Squared that one up just a little late. And here's a foul tip into the catcher's glove. Moves it to 0-2 now.
I really like how the catcher and the pitcher are reading swings. The pitch before, big power swing. Then they pull the string on him and get him out in front early. He has no idea what's coming now.
And he will run this one down, moving to his right, and that's the first out of the inning.
The shortstop.
So digging in now, Royce Lewis. Just got a piece of the fastball that time as it's chopped foul at the plate for strike 1. Set to deliver the 0-1. Fastball. Whoa, look out. That just about got him in the coconut.
Well, this veteran pitcher lets you know right away what his game plan is. Fastball inside. He's trying to take away that inside part of the plate to open up the outside. Showing us early.
And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. And this will find the seats behind the first base dugout. 2-2 count. Here it comes. On the ground up the middle. And that'll get on through into center, and he's got himself a 1-out hit. So striding forward now, Travis d'Arnaud. He'll get to take his first cuts here. And this is fouled back and out of play. 0-1, here it comes. Pitches a cold strike, the throw. Runner at second here with 1 man out. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1.
Boy, it's hard to sit on an OT fastball. I think that pitch just locked him up a bit. But lucky for him, it was just a little out of the zone.
And here's a ball lifted back toward the stands in right, so we'll try it again at 1-2. A decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. Pitch strike 3 called. The throw behind the runner to second. Digging in, Joe Adair.
Center fielder, Joe Adair.
Swing and a miss, 0-1.
You know, I think this is a big situation in this game. They've got to lead by a couple of runs, but they don't want to look back on this inning when this one's over and think that they left some runs out there on the base path. Scoring more here would be huge.
They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Now batting, Robinson Chirinos. And he'll start out there half of the third, top of the order to follow.
Robinson Chirinos.
Into the windup and the pitch. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Marsh going back on it. Gone to lead off the inning. Ready for another chance? George Springer. 0-for-1 for him here in this one. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1.
Man, I'm telling you, pitchers are stubborn, right? He gives up a home run on that very same pitch, but he came back with it. This time he got it down. He's stubborn. I'm going to come back, I'm going to throw it again, but I'm going to execute it. And he did.
And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Ready to deliver the 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Well, I kind of wonder if he's not being as aggressive as he was before that home run. Hey, this is a guy that can burn you again, so I don't really blame him.
And that slider's almost in the dirt.
And this is where he's especially dangerous, because if you walk him, he can steal a base on you. But if you lay a fastball in there, he can take you deep, too.
Inside, he misses ball 4. Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. Here comes the first pitch. Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Adair moves over. 1 down. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Here's Michael Brantley. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. Popped up. Lewis is there for it, and he makes the catch for the second out. Digging in to try it again, Carlos Correa. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1. From the belt, kicks and deals. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Adair moving to his left. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Now in the box, Jeff McNeil. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Jeff McNeil.
Now a swing and a fly ball. And that will end up a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Hit sharply on the ground. Altuve fields it cleanly, and he will whip this one over to first in time for the out. Digging in for his second at-bat, Fernando Tatis. And a step off. And this is fouled back and out of play. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
That's a bullet up and in on the hands. Hard to turn on anything like that.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play.
That's probably not what he wants to do with 2 strikes right there with the fastball. He is fortunate he just fouled it off.
Hit hard on the ground to second, and that'll find its way into center field for a 1-out hit. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Greg Bird. He flew out in his last at-bat. Hit hard down the line. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line. And on the play, the runner moves into scoring position now at second. Riding in once again, Peter Alfonso. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. And the runners will stay put here on ball 1. Here comes the 1-0. Now a fastball as he has to lean out of the way there.
He went deep earlier, so that might have been a little bit of a message they were trying to send to get him off the plate. At the very least, they're clearly trying to get him from getting his arms extended again.
And that's into the outfield for a 1-out hit. And the runner from third crosses the plate. And the second run will score. It's now a 4-1 ball game. Now at the plate, Vladimir Guerrero. From the belt, the pitch. Curveball that time, not even close.
Boy, the curveball just hasn't been there this afternoon, and this is this guy's bread and butter pitch, especially when he gets ahead of hitters. He needs to find that curveball again.
And that'll get through into center field for a base hit. And they'll add one more to the lead. It's now a 5-1 ball game. Digging in now, Brandon Marsh. Ooh, started him with the change, and it's 0-1.
Now, I'm sure these infielders know it, but this hitter can burn down the baseline. So if he puts a ground ball in play, the defense is going to have to make a perfect turn to turn 2.
There to pull it in is Brantley, and there are 2 gone now. Now at the plate, Royce Lewis.
Shortstop, Royce Lewis.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. Here's the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud. First time up, he went down looking.
Travis d'Arnaud.
Swing and a miss at a first pitch changeup. 0-1. Here's the 0-1 pitch. And this is going to be fouled into the diamond level seats. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And the changeup is way low that time.
He's certainly giving up plenty of hits in this one, but the funny thing is he hasn't walked anyone yet. That tells me he's throwing strikes, but he's just not throwing enough quality strikes.
Reddick is there to put it away, and finally digging in, Alex Bregman. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit.
Bregman.
Skied into straightaway right. Marsh waits on it, and that's the first out of the inning. Standing in, Josh Reddick. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And that's in there for strike one. And this will ricochet off of him on the mound. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. Here's Adam Lind. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup. Lind awaits the 0-1. Now a swing and a miss, and things are not looking real promising here. Down 0-2. Really tied him up on that one.
Yeah, clearly didn't recognize where that was going to end up, Matt. If I were pitching, I might go right back in there.
Ready with another 0-2. Seared down the first baseline, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2.
Oh, he might have got away with one. 2-strike breaking ball that ended up being in the zone. I think he probably wanted that out of the zone, but fortunately, he just fouled it off.
Here comes another 0-2. Lifted in the air to center field. Adair is there. And he makes the catch for the second out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Into the box now, Raimel Tapia. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Drilled to the right side. And that finds its way through for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are two aboard now. Trying to pick things up where we left off, Robinson Chirinos. 2 men on, 2 away here in the fourth. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Fouled back.
Well, he's out in front of that breaking ball right there. I'm not surprised. I was after that fastball. Nice job of pitching, kind of keeping him off balance.
Here's the 0-2. And another foul ball. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now. Now time asked for and granted by the home plate umpire. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Swing and a miss for strike 3. Stepping into the box, Joe Adair. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead. First pitch is a fastball inside, 1-0. Now the Astros have somebody up in the bullpen as a right-hander has started to warm up out there. Up top, it's 2-0.
Right there is a temptation pitch. Power hitters like this are looking for pitches that they can drive. So that may have been one where he was trying to get him to chase up above the zone a little bit.
And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss. Swing and a miss. 2-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Smoke toward the hole. And that is through into right field for a single. Digging in once again, Jeff
number 4.
McNeil. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Digging in and looking for more, Fernando Tatis. 2 base hits, both singles to this point. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1. Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. And he popped him up. Back into foul territory behind first. Lind is over, and he puts it away for the first out. Ready for another shot now. Greg Bird, 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Drifting toward the third base dugout. Bregman is over, and he tucks it away for the second out. Ready once again. Peter Alfonso, already a home run and a double for him in this one. Getting a few steps off his second there. Now the pitch. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1. Now the 0-1. And this is fouled at the plate. Good lead off his second there. Now the pitch. Hit hard on the ground to second. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass. As stepping up now, George Springer. He'll start things out as we begin the fifth.
Number 4, George.
First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. Pitch on the way. Who pulled the string and had him way out in front. A ball and a strike.
He's such a good hitter. You don't see him miss pitches that are right there in a good hitter's location very often.
And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2. Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. Looks like he swung it underwater that time for strike 2. I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Yeah, and they set him up with that curveball on the pitch before, and that one, they just blew right by him.
And they could go either way now, I suppose.
Swing and a miss, and he'll start the fifth the same way he ended the fourth, with a punch out, 1 away.
The second baseman.
Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. A hit in 2 tries so far. It's a swinging bunt up the line, but it's foul, strike 1. Liner toward right center. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. Into the box, Michael Brantley. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. Guerrero will put this one away. Stepping in, Vladimir Guerrero. He'll start things out in the home half of inning number 5.
Vladimir Guerrero.
And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1.
He swung so hard. I don't know how he stayed on his feet or kept his helmet on. I'm surprised he didn't fall down. He swung so hard. What a big swing.
And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. Now here it comes. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Throw just in time as they get him by an eyelash. Now at the plate, Brandon Marsh. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. And a 2-seam fastball there, but this is chopped fouled at the plate for strike 1. Here it comes. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time.
Hey, I know you have to protect the strike zone when you get the count to 2 strikes, but on an 0-2 pitch that misses by that much, it's pretty easy for a hitter not to swing at that one.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Brandon Marsh becomes the second out in the bottom of the 5th. Royce Lewis stands in as he swings and misses for strike 1. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. Now here's the pitch. Swing and a line drive. And it'll fade just at the end and winds up a long foul ball. Again, he sends it out of play. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. Here he comes again, 1-2. Now a fastball swung on and missed, and that. Here's Carlos Correa now. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon.
Shortstop, Carlos Correa.
Taken the other way, but this should be routine out there in right field. Marsh has it, and it's a quick out, number 1. Ready for another shot now, Alex Bregman. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Oh, and just a miserable effort there. It's 0-1. Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, but for him, Matt, he's more of a pitch-to-contact kind of guy. And obviously, it's working so far. And the way he pitches, it really keeps his pitch count down. Yeah, and if you get a guy flailing at a pitch like that, heck, you're going to go out there and throw that same pitch till he proves he can lay off of it.
Marsh in a few steps as he takes it. 2 down.
Right fielder.
Ready once again, Josh Reddick. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. To short. And that's going to be a base hit for Reddick. Ready for another chance. Adam Lind. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. Hit in the air out to center field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that in. Striding in once again, Travis d'Arnaud. He'll lead it off as we start the home 6th.
Travis.
The knee buckler, and he swings and misses at it. Lifted in the air to right field. Reddick has a read on it. He's got it 1 away. Digging in and looking for more, Joe Adair. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Swung on and missed for the first strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. Another 0-2 home. Back up the middle. And that finds its way into center for a 1-out base hit. Number 9 batter comes through that time as it'll now be up to the top of the order with 1 away.
Jeff McNeil.
Jeff McNeil comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. And maybe a little frustrated on the mound here as the fastball misses for ball 2 now. The 2-0 pitch. And he swings right through it there. 2-1.
That's an impressive pitch right there. If you're willing to throw a changeup on 2-0, that tells me that's a pitch you feel really confident with.
Swing and a line drive, but this is foul near the seats. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Now batting.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Fernando Tatis. He's 2 for 3 thus far. Fooled pretty badly there as he reaches to poke this one foul. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Swing and a line drive. And foul, though it had the home run distance. A little tapper. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Digging into. Try it again.
The designated hitter, Raymel.
Into the windup and the pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
We talk about that first pitch and how important it is. Well, we're watching a guy right now that's throwing 80% to the hitters right now, the first pitch for a strike. When you do that, you're going to pitch deep in the games like we're seeing right now.
I got to say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed east and west really well, and it's a big reason why he's had success.
And here's a ball hit in the air. In there, a base hit. So that's how they'll start out their half of the 7th inning. Digging in once again, Robinson Chirinos. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Here's a pop-up now behind the plate, but room for d'Arnaud. And he will make the catch here right in front of the screen, and that's your first down. Coming to the plate now, George Springer. He's 0 for 2 with a walk thus far. Back up the middle. Fielded cleanly. One there. On to first, but not in time as he beats it out. Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out. Runners off for second. Now a little pop-up off toward the first base side. And this is going to get down. It's a foul ball. And this one's in the dirt. And he is safe at second, and the wild pitch here could prove costly with 2 away. Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. Down and away. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Ready on 1 and 2. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Another 1-2 delivery. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
He executed that 1-2 curveball pretty well. I think it's right where he wanted it to end up, but he couldn't get him to chase at it. We'll see.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made. Stepping into the box, Greg Bird. He'll start things out here in the bottom of inning number 7. First pitch of the at-bat. Line drive to left. But this will be pulled in out there in left center. Well hit, but a rough out number 1.
Designated hitter.
Stepping in, Peter Alfonso. He's 2 for 3 with a home run and a double. Hit hard on the ground to short. And a base hit as that's into left, and they've got themselves a base runner. At the plate, Vladimir Guerrero.
Third baseman, Vladimir Guerrero.
First pitch on its way. Here's the first pitch chopped foul right at home plate, and that's the first strike. Comes set with the 0-1. And this is chopped foul at the plate. He's in the hole now, down 0-2. Trying to send him packing for the second time. Now a little pop-up off toward the first base side. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Here it comes on 0-2. Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes.
The batter.
Coming to the plate now, Brandon Kristovinsky enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
Number 47.
First offering on its way. First pitch has him dancing to avoid it. It's ball 1.
Well, that's not what they were looking for when they brought him into the game. First pitch nearly hits the first batter he's facing. That's a little bit to be concerned if you're the manager.
And that's too high, ball 2. Ready with the 2-0 pitch. Swung on, missed, 2-1. 2 balls and a strike. Here it is. Way out in front.
Beautifully thrown splitter right there. High 80s, down in the zone. Looks like a fastball coming in, and then it just drops off the table. You can get a lot of swinging strikes with that.
The 2-2 one more time. Here's a high foul ball as it finds a lucky fan in the upper deck for a souvenir. Ready with another 2-2. And a fastball just a bit up.
Full count with 2 outs now, so if he could put the ball in the gap somewhere, he could have a good shot of driving in a run because the runner at first will be in motion.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. On the move is Springer. and the inning is over. Here's Michael Brantley. He'll start things out for us here in inning number 8.
The left fielder, number 20.
Into the windup and the pitch. Right side, hit hard. And a reach to his backhand, but he can't come up with it, and the leadoff man's aboard. Here's Carlos Correa now. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Action in the Mets bullpen now. It's both a lefty and a right-hander that start to throw. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Marsh going back, and just short of a home run. This ball's off the wall. The relay throw, and it's in time as he's out at third as the good relay gets him. And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1.
And even though he's had some success against this guy in the ball game, he still knows he's a very dangerous opponent. He won't want to fall behind him any further.
One and one, here it is. And a fastball not close. It's 2-1 now. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Pretty adamant about working him inside right now. Back-to-back fastballs, and that one was able to find the zone.
And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full. 3-2. He's set. Here's the 3-2. And there's ball 4 as this one gets away a bit. Well, he thought about going for third, and now that runner's in no man's land out there. The tag, and they got him as he couldn't get back to second. So digging in now, Josh Reddick. He's looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. Grounded to first. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him. At the plate, Royce Lewis. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point.
Royce Lewis.
Well struck down the right field line. And that is a foul ball. Just missing extra bases deep in the corner. The windup and the 0-1. And this is lifted high in the air down the right field line. Reddick is over near the stands as he makes the catch for the first out.
Now batting.
Standing in, Travis d'Arnaud. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Oh, started him with the change, and it's 0-1. 7 runs on 12 hits, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. And he takes strike 2. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And this is going to wind up a foul ball.
Well, I think he's trying to get that 2-strike fastball out of the zone. Just caught too much of the plate right there. Fortunately, he fouled it off instead of putting it in the seats.
Liner towards second. In time to first, and there are 2 away. At the plate, Joe Adair. 2 hits and 3 at-bats for him in this one. Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. The 0-1 on its way. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck.
See what happens when you work fast, you stay aggressive, and you come right after guys? Man, you get great results.
And we'll have to leave it there as this. Here's Adam Lind. He'll be charged with trying to get on board leading off the 9th. Mike Montgomery comes on to start the inning, and he'll have a huge lead to work with.
Number 38, Mike Montgomery.
Hit hard up the middle. Lewis up the middle. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. Striding in, Raimel Tapia. He's 2 for 3 thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Chopped weakly to the left. On to first, and now the Astros are up against it, down to their final out now. Settling in now, Robinson Chirinos. In his last at-bat. He popped down in foul ground. A.J. Jimenez will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. Lifted in the air out towards left center. And he'll put this one away for the final out. And the Mets, in a game they really needed, are able to salvage game 2 here at home as the ball game is over. And there's no better time of year to come up big for your team than in the postseason. And that's exactly what this man did. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, no time like the postseason to come through and lift your team to victory. He was certainly a big factor here, and it was pretty cool to see.
The final line score for this afternoon's ball game.